E.N.D here. Soon, the spoiler season for Throne of Eldraine will commence. September 4th, Wizard of the Coast, through their Twitch account, they're going to give us more news regarding the set, and I think spoiler season will begin. Before spoiler season, I'm sure that there will be a teaser video. Wizard of the Coast, for the last couple of sets, they always released this type of teaser video. I don't know if you still recall the War of the Spark teaser video with the Linkin Park theme song and Liliana. Still today brings me tears in my eyes. Today I'm going to give you my prediction for Throne of Eldraine. Throne of Eldraine is a set that will focus on the Legend of Camelot, the Knights of Camelot, and also the Grimm's Brother fairy tales. The fairy tales that we are so familiar, and probably most of us have been slept reading this type of fairy tales. Let's begin my first prediction. On social media, a lot of players are crying for the purple color. My first prediction is that Throne of Eldraine will not, and I repeat, will not have a new color, will not have the purple color. Also, going forward, I don't think that Wizard of the Coast or Magic the Gathering will ever add another color to the 5 colors that we are used so much to play today. My next prediction is regarding masterpieces. Masterpieces similar to the Kaladesh inventions, the Amonkhet invocation and the Zendikar expeditions. My prediction is that Throne of Eldraine will not have masterpieces in booster boxes. Even though these were a successful product, Zendikar, Amonkhet, Kaladesh, these boxes have been opened for the hope of finding one of these masterpieces, but for Throne of Eldraine, I don't predict that there will be any masterpieces in the boxes. One reason is because of Project Booster Fun. Project Booster Fun, where in these boxes now we can find showcases, different card frames for certain cards. There will be borderless planeswalkers, very similar to the masterpieces of the mythic boxes, and also extended art cards. Extended art cards very similar to the one that we had for the ultimate box topper of Ultimate Masters. My next prediction is obviously the pull rate regarding these cards. These cards will be available in booster packs and also in the collector's booster pack. The extended art will be only available in the collector booster pack. They will not be available in the normal booster pack. Only Shadow Case and borderless planeswalkers can be found in these booster packs. My prediction is that the pull rate, obviously everyone would like to have one of these cards, the pull rate will be quite reasonable, and I would put it that in every booster box there will be one of these cards. Masterpieces that were much more difficult to find. It was 1.5 per booster case, that is for every 6 booster boxes. I think that these cards will be found at least one in every booster box. Foil cards for these cards will be much more rarer, and I think those will be the chase cards for these cards. Having talked about masterpieces, my next prediction is the return of the mythic box. Mythic box, War of the Spark mythic box, you know the story about those boxes. For this set, I'm sure there will be another mythic box. We had till now 3 mythic box, Guilds of Ravnica, Ravnica Legions and War of the Spark, and my next prediction is that mythic box will be back, but with a larger print run compared to War of the Spark. My prediction is that the print run will be at least double what we had for War of the Spark, that is 24,000 boxes. In these mythic boxes, you will find the planeswalkers, and my prediction is that because we had Jace Divine Scalper in the War of the Spark mythic box, my prediction is that in the Throne of Eldraine mythic box, we will have Liliana of the Veil. Liliana of the Veil, one of the most beautiful planeswalker card available in Magic the Gathering history, and if there will be a mythic box for Throne of Eldraine, Liliana of the Veil will be one of the planeswalkers. My next prediction is regarding the land cycle. Every set has a land cycle, and my next prediction is that the land cycle for Throne of Eldraine will be a new land cycle and will focus on the Brawl format. We know that Throne of Eldraine will have cards focusing Brawl, the Brawl format, therefore lands need to be targeting Brawl. My prediction is that we will have a new land cycle with new mechanics, very similar to what we have for Battle Bond, where we have a dual land if you are playing against 2 or more players, and also there will be lands that will have synergy with commanders. Because of Brawl it's a commander with standard. Because of Brawl, I'm sure there will be land cards that will have synergy with your commanders. Next, Planeswalkers. My prediction for Planeswalkers. We already know that Rowan Kenrith will be in Throne of Eldraine. With Rowan Kenrith, I'm sure there will be her brother, Will Kenrith. These two together will be a Planeswalker. In the set, there will be only 3 Planeswalkers. Therefore, one will be Rowan Kenrith and the other will be Will Kenrith, but my prediction is that these two will come with the partner mechanic. These two will come with the partner mechanic, a mechanic released in Battle Bond, and therefore I'm considering Will Kenrith and Rowan Kenrith with their partner ability as one Planeswalker. Having 3, the second Planeswalker will be Oko, a new Planeswalker in the Magic the Gathering multiverse, and the third Planeswalker, this is my next prediction, the third Planeswalker will be the Return of Garruk. The Return of Garruk as a Planeswalker card, as a mythic card in Throne of Eldraine. My next prediction obviously is related to this artwork. Even though these are characters from Fairy Tales, my next prediction is that these characters will have a dark theme, a gruesome theme, where childish characters will be transformed in monstrous characters. Goldilocks here we have with the butchered bears. We have also Gingerbread, that we know that his name will be Gingerbread. All these characters will be legendary characters so that they can be used as commander for Brawl. My next prediction, and this is something that I already discussed, is the mechanic of Throne of Eldraine. This particular mechanic that we're seeing in this card, I'm sure, and my prediction is this mechanic will be around evolving. The story, a fairy tale, any story will be evolved, will be continued, and therefore the card will have a mechanic that will evolve the creature and increasing his or her power, or giving you something extra each turn or every time you try to play the mechanic. My next prediction, Throne of Eldraine will be a one-off set. For Guilds of Ravnica, we had a block of 3, Guilds of Ravnica, Ravnica Legions, and War of the Spark, but in this case, for Throne of Eldraine, this will be a one-off set. There will be no block of 2 or 3 sets. Throne of Eldraine will be a one-off set, a set, as I said, revolving around the Knights of Camelot and Grimm's Brother Fairy Tales, and once Throne of Eldraine ends, we'll go back on something new. We'll go back on a new plane. Or in this case, and this is my last prediction, we will go back to Kamigawa. This is my last prediction. Once Throne of Eldraine finishes, the next set in Magic the Gathering will be on Kamigawa. Kamigawa is a plane where it revolves around the Japanese culture. We have seen Kamigawa for quite a lot of years. If I'm not mistaken, it was released in 2002. And my last prediction is that once we finish on Eldraine, we'll go back on a Kamigawa plane. You can leave me a comment below if you agree with me, if you think or if you have different prediction from what I have, or you agree with me with this prediction. And here is the subscription button. Subscribe for my channel for more interesting news about Magic the Gathering and for the spoilers, all spoilers of Throne of Eldraine. I'm going to cover all the spoilers released day by day. Here there is the subscription button.